The UTAG and the UTAG association across the country believe that Professor Ahmed Jinapor should go, but your group thinks otherwise, especially the local chapter of UDS. Why do you think otherwise?
Thank you for calling me, and then also my greetings to your cherished listeners. GAUA UDS, known as Ghana Association of University Administrators, UDS branch, we have a different opinion on the release of what UTAG is saying, asking the Director General to resign. Initially, we had an issue with office holding position, which, if you recall, we even had a strike action that was 2025, around July, thereabout. And after this strike action, we realized that there was a need for us to dialogue. So we followed up on that. And through this dialogue, we were able to get the director to come to UDS. We sat with him. All the directors were present and explaining the actual issues concerning the university. And, dialogue is a big tool. In fact, when we did that, we realized that he has come to understand the situation in which we are. So through dialogue, we are able to solve almost all our issues. So I think it's too early for UTAG to call for his resignation, because there have been so many issues that since he took over, he has actually come out with his bold and strong actions. Some of the issues which were pertaining in all the universities, some has actually come out clear for us to know what is actually happening in our university. For example, UDS. These office holding issues not as a whole issue that we, the GAUA members, didn't even know. So issues came up which I wouldn't like to mention because it will affect management. So I wouldn't want to mention those issues. But coming out with the list and realizing that there were certain positions which were given to staff, which those who were not qualified for such positions. So we got to understand that there was a need for us to dialogue with GTEC. So for me and my union, what we have realized is that dialogue is very key. And I think it's too early for UTAG to be calling for his resignation. Let's dialogue, let's discuss the issues, and I know with all this, our issues will be resolved.
UTAG believes that his tenure as Director General has not been helpful to tertiary education in Ghana. For instance, the statement I have in front of me here, which is from the UTAG UDS, it says, and I quote portions of it, that persistent post-retirement engagement challenges for senior academic staff, including the scrapping of rollover arrangements that have traditionally helped address staffing gaps during active academic trimesters. They said that since his appointment, they've not had this particular rollover, which is affecting academic activities on campus.
Well, like I mentioned, have there dialogue with GTEC I don't believe so. Because in our, as a local branch, UDS, as I'm saying, when all this issue of office holding came up, I contacted UTAC. Let's invite GTEC. Let's have discussion with GTEC. Let's have engagement and see. They said they were not interested. So if you don't engage, then how do you resolve issues? You don't just get up one day and say, because of A, B, C, D, he must resign. And I don't think these are the only two issues. There have been other issues that GTEC has actually come up to resolve them in all the universities, not only UDS. There are so many of them. So if you are looking at only two items, and then you are based on those two items and saying you should resign, I think it's too early. Let us engage. That is what we believe in. That is what we, GAUA, UDS believe in, because we did the engagement, and in fact, we got a good result. So why not let us engage? When we engage, definitely we will reach a consensus. That if we don't engage and we rush by saying he should resign, ABCD, I don't think it will be fair for him.
Doc, in your statement, Dr. Adongo, in your statement, you say that the tenure of Professor Jinapor has brought the vigilance against unaccredited programs and institutions. Exactly what do you mean? What kind of vigilance are you talking about?
You know, when we talk of accreditation, there are courses all the universities run. So if you are running a course, GTEC by is a regulator, and then it's supposed to implement the policies of tertiary education. You are introducing a new course. GTEC is mandated to come and assess and ensure that the course you are introducing is what is accepted. But if you don't engage, you go ahead and then you run the program and they come and check, and then it's not qualified for accreditation. In this case, GTEC will call that you should stop running the program. So that is the explanation.
Okay.
Because the course should be well examined, and then it should have accreditation, which is granted by GTEC.
By GTEC, okay, all right. Doc, yes. Thank you. Thank you very much for your time. Dr. Stephanie Adongo is the president of the Ghana Association of University Administrators on the UDS campus, the local branch on UDS campus. Let's still remain